Yo, what is up my K-pop addicted friends, and welcome back to another K-pop reaction. This time though, it's just not a regular K-pop reaction. It's a reaction about the group. It's about the group who actually brought me into the K-pop scene, right? So they are the reason why I stopped listening to Western music. Okay, well, not for a 100%. I mean, I'm definitely not interested so much in Western music anymore than before, let's say. So they definitely got my attention for K-pop, and therefore they will always have a special place here on my heart. And yeah, we're talking about ITZY. I know the most about ITZY than about any other K-pop group, let's say. I count myself as one of the biggest Midzys. So yeah, what can I say? I think you can imagine how much I'm excited about this comeback right now. Yeah, my first K-pop reaction on this channel was a reaction about ITZY's Chaeryeong. And I talked a lot about ITZY, myself, and what connects me to them so much. You know, at this point I would recommend you the video, but just because I still don't have any subtitles for this video, I mean it was also in German, like my first reactions, my K-pop reactions. So that's why I thought let's do it again in this video, but in English this time. But if you just want to see my reaction and absolutely don't give a shit about my story, you can always navigate through the video with my chapters I made for you, like always. So yeah, everything started with ITZY. In short sentences. So everything started with ITZY. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the K-pop scene when they had their debut. Edge Live. It all started with Mafia in the Morning, actually. But before that, just to give you guys some context, I knew KDA before anything else. So my first contact with K-pop was kinda KDA, let's say. Although I personally don't call KDA as K-pop, to be honest. But it still kinda is, you know. It is hard to explain. So, however, I knew KDA, and one night I was interested in their dance choreo from More. I mean, I'm generally very interested in dances. Like, I personally cannot dance. I wish I could, but I'm completely disabled by dancing. But I'm very interested, so I love watching other people's dance and whatsoever. So I searched one night on YouTube for any dance covers of KDA's More, and I actually found a dance cover group called the Blue Bloods Dance, I mean, was their name. I can blend it here on the video. Their channel, they're amazing. Just check them out if you don't know them. Just my suggestion, they're amazing. I mean, their covers are really on point. So I was watching their dance cover of More, and I liked it a lot. They performed it very well. Like I said, I don't count KDA as a K-pop, you know? So I got curious about how an actual K-pop dance would look like. So I went on their channel, looked for any interesting group or song name and so on, and ITZY Mafia in the Morning was their era at that moment, I think. And yeah, that sounded the most interesting and it caught my attention immediately, you know. So I clicked on that video and immediately got hooked, right? Immediately. Not only by the dance, but more by the song itself. So I immediately looked for ITZY on YouTube and watched their music video. And that, my friends, that was the moment. That was the moment where I fall in love with K-pop. Of course, as you can imagine, I instantly started researching about the group. I'll be honest with you guys, the very beginning I was Ryujin biased. We all know how she was in their beginning phase of ITZY. Like, she had this tomboyish behavior, like her visual, her name, like Ryujin, it's a Japanese name, you know. All of this got me interested in her a lot. But not for a long time. So I don't know how to explain this, to be honest, but let's say first I was for real Ryujin biased, but somehow someone else got my attention more and more over the time than Ryujin, and here we are talking about Yeji. I don't know why, but for some reasons I don't know how to explain. For some reasons I kind of tried to force myself to be Ryujin biased at the beginning. I mean, don't ask me, I have absolutely no clue how this is supposed to work, but it didn't take me so long to realize that my eyes got always catched by Yeji. Like every single time when she was seen on the screen, my eyes automatically were looking for her, like automatically. So I started researches about her, and yeah, I immediately realized what a talent this girl is. Like her singing, her visuals, her stage presence, her face expressions on stage, her dance skills, and like, I mean, everyone who knows ITZY, everyone who knows Yeji and knows her dance skills knows exactly what I'm talking about, right? I mean, she's an absolute beast on stage. Every freaking single movement of her are just frame perfect, and whatever. I'm starting fanboying again, sorry guys. Every time I start talking about Yeji, I cannot stop talking about her. So let's force stopping it here. I mean, I don't want this video to have overtime. So however, after Yeji, I started the researches about the rest of the group and finally became an ITZY stan. I'm a huge fan of all 5 of them, by the way. So if you ask me, every single member is important for the group and none of them are replaceable by anyone. I'm also a huge fan of the Lee sisters. And I'm so glad that Chaeryeong is also a part of ITZY. I just love her visuals and of course her dance skills. By having Chae and Yeji as their main dancers of the group, it's just amazing, right? I mean, they create such a competition for other groups when it comes to performances. And with this combination, JYP can go completely wild with the choreos and the girls would still slay it, in my opinion. I mean, I hope you know what I'm talking about. Then we have Yuna as their maknae and visual of the group, which is also very rare, where the maknae is actually the visual of the group. Like, we have this also on Twice, where Chui is the maknae, but I think she fits perfectly in this role, you know? Her voice is also pretty unique, which also got me hooked from the very beginning. She got this very high-tuned pitch on her voice, which gives me kind of Tokyo Drift vibes, if you know what I'm talking about. I mean, if you listen to Tokyo Drift original soundtrack, you have this female singer with this high-tuned, high-pitched voice. I mean, she generally gives me J-pop or J-rock vibes, you know. So if you are familiar with J-rock or J-pop, you have in Japanese scene always this high-pitched voice of the girls, you know. And Yuna gives me kind of these vibes, you know. By the way, I got into K-pop not that long ago. Like I said, it was Mafia in the Morning era. I mean, I think it was 2021 or so. But I listened to J-rock and pop since I'm 12 or whatsoever. Like, I got into animes at a very young age, and yeah, I'm very familiar with J-rock and pop. Yeah, I just love Yuna's voice as well, and like I said, Yuna's voice just gives me that kind of vibes. So yeah, I love Yuna's voice and I like the contrast they can build into their songs by combining the voices of the other members, you know. It gives them such varieties of combinations, you know. We have Yuna not only on the visual role, she's also one of the 2 main rappers of the group. And yeah, we all know who the second rapper is, like the Constellation. I mean, the Constellation is meant to work, right? It cannot not work, if you know what I'm talking about. Having Yuna and Ryujin on the rapper role creates automatically a perfect contrast and synergy, in my opinion. So yeah, and then last but not least, we have our beloved and favorite slot. We're talking about Choi Jisoo, aka Leah, as their main singer of the group. And that's definitely for a reason. I mean, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you just have to look for some of her song covers and you'll know. And yeah, Yeji as their leader and Unni of the group is doing her job just perfectly. We all know these leader Yeji moments, like
들으면은 또 아주 좋지 않을까 싶은데 그냥 조심스럽게 해보자면
인데요. 채령
이거
씨는
맞출 수 있다.
조용히
알겠어요.
반전을 해주시면 됩니다.
I don't have to talk further. She is just gorgeous, you know. Okay, stop fanboying, stop fan. I think in general, JYP knows exactly how to use the girls in their songs. And in my opinion, the company is doing very well with that. We had no comeback where I was disappointed by the usage, let's say, of the girls. You know, I mean, they all got their time to shine. They all always get the spotlight. None of them are preferred. All of them are treated equally, let's say. And this is what makes the group so perfect, in my opinion. So like Blackpink, you know. And yeah, with that being said, I would say let's just hop into it. I am so excited. Just one small disclaimer before we start. I will try to watch the entire music video at once first, and then we will start the actual reaction. But I cannot guarantee not to pause, but because I mean it is ITZY. Yeah. So without further ado, let's go. A minute.
나도 잘 알아 큰 소리 쳐봐도 나에게는 아직은 아무것도 없다는 걸 잘못
That's what I'm talking about. The perfect contrast. Bloodlia. Oh damn. Let's go. Oh, nice beat. Oh. Crazy edit. Nice. Holy crap. It's so beautiful, guys. Alright. What can I say? I had throughout the whole video just goosebumps. I mean, it was just, yeah, my arm hair was just escalating the whole time. Wow, it was so chillin'. I mean, it was amazing. I'm speechless. It was something different this time. I'm not sure if this is their actual comeback. I'm not sure. I mean, their comeback was titled with what was that? Kill My Doubt? Was it right? I can be wrong, but I think this is their pre-release, right? Now we listen to the song. It was amazing. It was very, very chillin'. And I would say let's go one more through the video. Okay, we start first of all with Ryujin. She is not rapping though. She is singing at the very beginning, which sounds amazing in my opinion. I mean, she has such a soft voice. Everyone who listened to her birthday special song, which she released a few months ago, she has such a beautiful and soft singing voice, you know. Not only rapping is her strength, also her singing and dancing. She's an overall talent, right? Oh, let's open up the subtitles for this. But let's make it not German, maybe. Like this is exactly what I'm talking about. We have Ryujin and Yuna as their main rappers, but both of them start with singing. Like there's nothing rapped here in this part, and this contrast they are creating with both voices are just amazing. I love the contrast. Like, and I always repeat myself, but This constellation is just perfectly made by JYP. Like, wow, chef kiss.
눈을 감고 dreaming 머릿속
We have also blonde Leah here, which fits her perfectly. I love her blonde visuals. I hope she keeps it for a longer time.
달려가 보고 싶어
Oh, and then we have this Yeji moment. Guys, I love music videos or songs and music videos where the actors or the performers, whatever, are running. I don't know why, but I love it when they're running to the beat or to the rhythm or to the actual song. We have also a running scene here, which Yeji starts with, and it looks amazing. You know, the quality of this video, it looks like, kind of looks like an actual K-drama, right? I mean, it could be a drama, it could be a movie, like that kind of quality this video has.
나에게 trust me 말을
And look at this, look at her hair, how it's flying on the wind, you know, it's just, oh, okay, fanboying.
소리를 따라갈래
How can you not like her? Come on.
Trying to win every time, every game that
Oh man. And then this transition into the rap, you know, it's just genius.
we play. Wanna win, then
And of course, Ryujin just slaying it, 100%.
I gotta lose some days. 그래 넘어지겠지만 뭐 어때? 또 일어나지.
And this is also the moment where the editings get wild, by the way. We had not much edits or complicated CGI before this scene, but now things getting wild here.
But if you're not gonna still be real to me. It's true.
This beat, by the way, got me completely. This alternating beat or this alternating hi-hat usage, you know? You know, this upbeat. I mean, I'm talking about the upbeat moment. There's no constant upbeat with the hi-hat, but only in certain moments, and this creates a, yeah, in my opinion, a kind of unique beat. I love it.
You're nice to me, but if you're not gonna still be real to me. It's true.
You know this.
넘어지고 또 넘어지겠지만 많이 끝까지 서 있겠지만 그래도 I want to.
Chase visuals, just amazing once again. And then we have this scene, which amazed me a lot. Like having Chaeryeong multiple times in the room, kind of frozen in time. It looks like if she were in motion, and in that moment she got photographed, right? And that multiple times. If you look at the scene, it just looks crazy. I think it's the blur what makes it very unique and impressive.
네 손끝에 잡힐 듯한 비
Was this... wait. Was there actual motion? Yeah, she kind of moves, right? It is not a still frame. Yeah, she has a certain movement. So the moment where the camera moves, it gives the impression of as if it's were 3D, you know?
손을 뻗지
I mean, it is actually 3D. Wow, this is really amazing done, to be honest.
멀리 손끝에 잡힐 듯한 비
Well, I think this scene took a lot of time. I mean, a lot of time and effort. I mean, this looks really hard to make.
가보고 싶어.
But I also can be wrong. I mean, there can be a trick which makes it very easy. But for me, for my eyes, it looks very complicated, this scene. But amazing. This one I liked a lot as well. This changing scene here. Like Ryujin is in the same movement. Really nice done. You can actually see these are two different scenes. Like there is no masking or whatsoever. She walks by, and as you can see, the posture changes. Like this, these are made two different times. Like one in this scene and then in this cleaner scene. The first time I saw this, I thought that was one shot. Like Ryujin was one shot, and the scene swap was made separately. You know, like I thought this were the same movement, but if you look closely, these are made two different times. Like there is no big edit at this point. Like you just record this separately. Like I said, first I thought that was masked out and that was the same movement, but it wasn't. Yeah, if you look closely, you realize that. But nice done with the flying particles, particles here around the room. I think this could be animated, like, or I don't know if this is real paper, but it looks nice. I mean, it might be real, to be honest.
날 믿어볼 수
hell. I love running Yeji. I just love it. Like, look at her, how well she acted.
그래도 I choose me.
Look at her expression on her face while running.
그래도 I choose me. 날 믿어볼 수밖에.
Love it.
두렵긴 해도 그래도 떨어질 용기 없인 절대로 날 수 없으니. I'm trying to.
Nice jump. Look at this posture. Like, this girl is just amazing. Oh, stop fanboying. Look at this. Crazy. Okay, I get the message. Okay, yeah, the message is very simple. Like, trust yourself. Everything you need, you got it in yourself. Like, just listen to the voice in your head, and you're good to go. You know, this is like, in short sentences, the message of the song. I love it. It's a very encouraging message, and they're actually right. You know, everything you need is in yourself. Like, you just have to listen to that voice and just follow that voice. You know, you can do like, it sounds stupid, but yes, you are able to do everything. You just need time, effort, and willpower. Enough willpower. Is that for real?
Willpower.
Okay, however, Google says it's willpower, so yeah, that was overall the message. I wish I could say more. The thing is, I'm talking for 35 minutes now, and I think this video will also have overlength as well. I'm trying to make my videos in the length of 20 minutes each, you know, so this is for me an ideal time. But I mean, we are talking about ITZY, right? Like, there's no way this video can not have an overtime, so it is what it is. I will not go further into the animations and the edits and so on. I mean, I basically mentioned every important moment. Like, there was not so much editing stuff and complicated edits and special effects and whatsoever. Like, there were certain scenes where you can see some CGI. For example, this Chaeryeong moment here, which was amazing, by the way. Still not sure if wait a minute, if this scene here with Ryujin was also a CGI, like where these flying particles were. I mean, this might look, I mean, this could also be real. Like, it is not hard to create some wind in the room, you know, and just throw some papers. I mean, nowadays you can never be sure if it's CGI or real, right? I mean, we are on a level of CGI, it's just, we reach photorealism, you know, so everything here could be, even Yeji could be CGI, we wouldn't recognize it, you know? Like I said, the whole music video is just built up like a K-drama. Yeji's performing. Guys, I want Yeji in a drama! I want her as an actress. She would do it so fine, I'm so sure. But yeah, most of the scenes are actual scenes without CGI. So yeah, the song itself, I think that's a pre-release. I'm pretty sure that's a pre-release. I mean, it sounds like a B-side. And it's a very emotional song. It is not that typical kind of ITZY song we used to, like Sneakers, like Cheshire, like Not Shy whatsoever. This is more a ballad with a message, with a beautiful message, like I said. It's just trust on yourself, and you're good to go. So yeah, there is nothing much more to say about it. The only thing what is still missing is the playlist. Let's do it real quick. Wait, what? It's not released yet on Spotify? Okay. Okay, then we will do it another day. What is this? So, okay, then we have to edit in another video, I guess, when they're actually release their comeback. Like I said, this sounds like a pre-release, and after this we will hear the actual title track of the album. I'm very excited about this. This song just got me hyped for the album already. So yeah, that was my reaction to ITZY's Bet On Me. I hope you liked the video as much as I like to react on it. And yeah, with that said, I wish you all a bon appetit, have a nice evening, and see you hopefully on the next K-pop reaction. Bye bye. Perfect timing once again. Love it.